Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Thursday, July 1st, 2021. I almost messed it up there. So remember to set your intentions for July. So we have the Six of Coins. So we definitely were talking about the constraint. Where they were telling us, you know what, right now we're in ebb and flow of life. Where this is not gonna be something permanent. This was just a blip. They're saying, now you got money coming back in, but you don't tell people about it. You don't tell nobody. You keep it to yourself, because there's definitely going to be these vultures with their hands out, gimme, gimme, gimme. You'll be right back where you are right now. So it's to take a breath, sit there. I know it's hard not to celebrate accomplishments in our life. It's hard not to sit there and be excited about things in life. But we also have to learn, like, not everybody is there for our best interests. So just keep it to yourself. Do what you need to do. Celebrate yourself in private. Not everything needs to be celebrated out in the forefront. Not everything needs to be put out into social media. Just sit there and keep it to yourself. As much as sometimes we want to do things, it's just not cute. So we have the Five of Swords. Was it really worth having this fight? I definitely feel like both parties are going to the sides, but I feel like, when we were talking about the mediator, because the Emperor is sitting higher, then, so this could work in either way. The Emperor is sitting there giving you the money, these resources. This could be, God, because God we see is the Almighty Father, depending on your faith. But, I feel like this could come from Creator. But I definitely feel like in this side too, maybe you're the mediator, right? As in the family, and it's just like, don't fan the flames here. Let everything fizzle out. There's still some coals here that are embers that are burning bright here, so just let it fizzle out. It ain't all ash right now, so just let it fizzle out. Let them go in their corners. It wasn't even worth the fight. So we do have the Emperor, so order and structure. So I definitely feel like with that, but I feel like this is bringing order and structure as well, with the Six of Coins coming back in. So it's just like, appreciate what you have, the big and the small. With the Emperor, the number 4, this is dealing with the household, excuse me. This could be, your father figure. This could be your partner. Like, not every relationship's a heterosexual relationship. So it's like, who is the order and structure in the relationship? And they're bringing this into the family. You know, this could be getting advice from, like, financial advice from someone. But this card is saying yes to finances. So, a career, work projects. So I definitely feel like, things are starting to turn. When we were pulling from the Earth Magic Oracle cards, where they said we're turning around a bend. This is where we're turning around. We're going around the bend now. We're starting to see what around the bend has. We have the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is usually we're building up too many illusions up in the sky. In my opinion, this is a positive card. I feel like you have a major project going on. It looks like a home renovation. It looks like either you bought a home or you're doing a renovation in the home, where it looks like you're extending apart. They're showing me this square room that is attached to something else. I can't see behind me, but it's a blank slate. So they got a window. They've got, the two walls, but I'm seeing an extension. On that extension, they're talking about a deck, a wraparound deck. They're talking about painting. They're talking about redoing the floors. That's what I see. So they're saying a major home renovation. So like I feel like that's the first part you're gonna do. So they're like, saving so much money, let's do this. Saving so much money, let's do that. So it's like, instead of buying each other like anniversary gifts, birthday gifts, it's like, you know what? Let's take that money. That obviously ask your partner. Don't just sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna save that and do this. Or it's like, would you like me to buy you something, or do you want me to sit there and go and get paint for the house? Like, where do you want to do with the money? So have those conversations. Do we want, obviously go for dinners, but not as much. Sit there and put that money in towards the renovation. The last card we have is the Nine of Spears. This is all about boundaries. You know what? In July, when we're talking about setting your intentions, I want to set my boundaries. You are sitting there and you are tippy-toeing over too much. You're getting a little too comfortable coming over these boundaries, and I'm not comfortable with it. So I'm gonna push back my boundaries. I'm gonna, you've gone too far. You're getting a little too comfortable being arrogant. So we're gonna push back this boundary, and it's like, please respect my boundaries. You know, if you don't respect my boundaries, then you have no place in my life. Everybody needs boundaries for a reason. Maybe it's just to keep them safe right now. You know, maybe they just need that you know, to breathe away from the chaos, you know, where we talk about the war words here. So it's just like, maybe instead of sitting there and it's like, this wasn't worth no fight, I'm just going to set up more boundaries, you know? I'm not going to sit there and give in so much. I'm not going to call you as much. You're not going to be a part of my life as much. So it's all about boundaries here. So Six of Coins is our first card. Gift, support, generosity, receiving. So we're receiving, but I feel like you are getting so much that you're able to give to others. You do see him extending his hand, giving to this person here. So I definitely feel like with the Emperor sitting in a higher position, I feel like either the Emperor is bestowing this gift upon you. You know, spend it wisely. You know, a father figure is bestowing this gift. A monarch is bestowing this gift. You may be feeling poor or wrong one. The 6 is a feel-good card. You're either able to be generous to others, helping out friends, or making a charitable donation. You're the one receiving money, perhaps as a reward or bonus. An additional interpretation is giving your time and help a good cause, or receiving potential support. You are given or receiving with grace. But I definitely feel like, you know, I feel like with the 6 of Cups to me is that my cup runneth over. Usually we have, do you see this one right here? The pentacle right there. But I feel like, I lost my train of thought here. If you go back to the astrology answers, they're sitting on top, they have this cup and it's sitting on this stone pillar. So to me, that is it's concrete, it's stone, it's basically indestructible, right? So I feel like they're sitting there and it's like that this cup is placed on there. So I feel like we're stable in our finances, that we're able to give back to others. So like maybe recently it's like you usually give a little more to charity, and like right now you can't. You give still, but not as much as you like to be generous. Like you go according to what the constraint is, right? Like, so right now it's like, ooh, you know, I was expecting a bonus at work, it didn't happen. I was expecting to, you know, they're saying child support, it didn't happen. So, you know, I can't give as much as I usually do, but you know, that's still the good intention is there. There's still the good purpose is there. So we're going to head over to the 5 of Swords. And this is where this combative attitude comes in. You know, war of words. I don't feel like this was a physical rift. I just definitely feel like, you know, there's pushback here. Or the 5 of Swords. I think I said 6. But with the 5 of Swords, I definitely feel like there's pushback. And I feel like that's where it goes with the 9 of Spears. You've overstepped your boundaries, and now I'm going to push you back. You're not, you know what I mean? Like, you said some pretty nasty things in this, you know, in this war of words. But I feel like it's like you both were zinging each other. You know what I mean? You said a zing, then the other one said a zing, because you both want to be right. You both feel, you're both are like trying to be alphas. And it's like, there's, you know what? Be alphas in your own home. You're not alphas of the family. You know what I mean? You don't speak for everybody. Conflict, loss, defeat, exposure. In the reverse position, the 5 shows that the battle was not worth having at all, because it premises is a lie. So did someone sit there and start this rift for no reason, just to start a rift? It's like, are you serious? Like, there's so many things going on in this world. You're really going to start a fight for no reason? You may be feeling falsely accused or bullied. You'll soon see where the real lies lie. So it's kind of, the universe is going to divulge it. You know, the truth always comes to the surface. So the Hierophant shows us they're showing a snake in the path. Someone's lying here. Someone's deceiving you. They're also showing with the High Priestess, have a seat, be patient, balance will be restored, and that truth will come out either by them talking too much, or there's somehow they expose themselves. It's gonna be like an aha moment. Oh, you said the X, Y, and Z, but it wasn't actually true. I feel like just keep it to yourself though, instead of, you know, but keep it under your hat. You know what I mean? You don't have to sit there and play your hand right now. Keep that hand for later. So we have the Emperor, and this is where I feel like it's like with the Emperor is playing the moderator with the fight, but the Emperor also with the money. The Authority, protector, support, change, courage, order, structure. So the Emperor is the number 4, which is the 4 pillars of the home, order and structure. So this is where, when we saw the 7 of Cups, it's just like, maybe he brings in the money and this is what brings in the renovation. I love how the cards coincide with each other. It means stability, security, linked to a square. As all sides are equal, it has no points of weakness. The Emperor denotes the father, husband, male partner, or other influential male. In respects to a situation, this card gives a yes to questions relating to finance, work offers, projects, and it shows that disputes are resolved. So it's going to dispute. This dispute here is going to be resolved. This is why they're saying, you know what? Don't feed it anymore. Yeah, they're saying words to you. Yeah, it triggers you, but you know what? We want this to fizzle out. We want this to go away. So just keep it to yourself. This card also signifies support, trust, and order after a period of chaos or uncertainty. As it is paired with number 3, the Empress, the Emperor can represent a committed relationship, making the right decision. So maybe you're a single person and now all of a sudden this person comes in and it brings an order and structure. Maybe you're missing that pillar to make the 4 squares. So they're saying this committed relationship is coming in and it's going to bring in a lot of, positivity with money and, resolving disputes. Helping you fantasize about the future, because now those things can come to reality even more because you do have this order and structure in your life. They're helping you set boundaries. So this Emperor standing in the higher position could play in so many different ways, so many different scenarios. That's why it's like, some cards are like, it doesn't really ring a bell. It's like, listen to the whole thing because it may, represent someone coming into your life that will bring that into your life. So we have the 7 of Cups as our next card. Mastery, mystery, possibilities, fantasy, imagination. Your imagination is on overdrive just now, and you do not have all the information you need to make a decision. Everything feels up in the air. You may need to make a choice without knowing the facts. You have your intuition to guide you. An additional meaning is imagination, dreams, vision. So very much our clairaudience, our clairvoyance. But I definitely feel like this is where it's like you're dreaming up possibilities for these, when they're talking about this renovation, because it's just like, this is the possibilities of what we can do. It's like, are you going to be disciplined enough to do it though? I feel like it's going to take discipline. It's like instead of sitting there wasting money on, things that are just going to collect dust, like they were saying, you're going to buy some shirt that you wanted, you're going to wear it twice and it's going to sit in the closet. So why don't we have a garage sale? What a great way to give back. Like, just because you're done with it, someone else could breathe life back into it. Instead of, just sitting in your closet and collecting dust. So where I feel like this is where discipline comes in, where we stop wasting money and reinvesting it back into our home. Doing this the right way this time. So we have the 9 of Spears in reverse. Defense, determination, strength, boundaries, creative tension. The reverse card shows abstinency. So I feel like you're taking yourself away. You're withdrawing. Which may be appropriate if you're defending your values, but often it is more about resentment or feeling overworked. An additional meaning is boundary issues, such as problems with neighbors. I feel like this is boundary issues where it's just like, like parents. Sometimes it's like, you never stop being a parent, but it's just like they keep trying to put their agenda, and it's like, no. I am grown. This is my house. Like, you can say whatever you want at your house, but this is my house. Like, there's boundaries here. You got to respect my boundaries. It looks like you're setting up for dinner. They're coming over for dinner and you've already set the table, and it looks like they're getting other dishes out to set the table. They don't like the dishes you set out, or maybe you wanted to use paper plates because you don't want to do the dishes. And they sit there and they're bringing up, these big, it looks like, heavy. I could feel the weight of the plates, the big, heavy china. And it's just like, what are you doing? And it's like they don't help clean up. They don't do the dishes. They're sitting there watching TV with their feet up. They're taking a nap. And you're sitting there stuck doing the dishes. So it's like you're pissed off because you're like, this is exactly why I wanted to use paper plates. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Throne Thursday for Thursday, July 1st, 2021. Don't forget to set your intentions for July, and we'll see you for the next Daily Tarot card. Oh, we do also have a long weekend sale going on. So from July 1st to the 4th until 11:59 Atlantic time, you'll be able to save on all readings 50% off. So if you're looking to get a reading, this is the weekend to do so. I hope you guys have an amazing long weekend. We'll see you for the next Daily Tarot card. Bye.